There we go. We ignore those guys. Let's just keep moving forward. Die quietly behind me. Another stick. Nice. We're going to go to the straight ahead. We're just going to burn these. By the way, right now there was also a problem, an audio problem with the game, with audio stings like that. There is no horde coming in to get us at that point there. That if I pause, then the game will do it again. Or I'll bring up the menu. The game will do it again and again, just to annoy me. There you go, beat you to death. She's definitely taken extra hits to do anything, by the way. It's kind of a problem. This is where we were where the water was over that way. We're going to work our way through here in a minute. We should be able to break this open. Creepers are gone. Are real. Super, super useful. Again, we've got no problem with food or water right now. It's not a factor yet. It will be later. Not now. If that starts to get too low, we're going to go and get a new torch. I'm also talking while I'd be normally rushing through. Oh, he got hit on me. That was clumsy, lazy from me there. Let's try and go away with the audio sting. Right, we're going to head back to the beach. Because my torch is getting a bit low. We can leave these bunch of fools down here. I don't want the risk of... my torch going out while I'm trying to get to that other fireplace. Oh, you're back again, are you? Fine. Hi, Ramon. How you doing? Again, it'd be much quicker if we're using the machete, but we can't. And I'm not bothering with my torch. Because the creepers are too much of a pain in the bum. Trying to flick around to aim the torch at creepers at the same time as, you know, dealing with zombies in front of me. Bugger off, you. I also heard it. Go away with the sting. I heard a deer running around earlier as well. While we're in semi-tutorial time, we're going to abuse the hell out of that for resources. And that... oh, I got you! Ah, I got you now, buddy. That includes deer. Why there are deer on this tiny island, I don't know how they're surviving, but because it is a very small island, but then we won't worry about it. How are you not dead by now? Come on. Right, there's a fireplace over here. There we go. And we've got a new point to pick up torches. We've got another machete we don't need. Not quite sure why that's there. Someone's vacuuming outside just to annoy me. We got a recipe. This is one of the boosters that you can make. Now anyone can make these. Abby can just make better versions of them. So blue plant plus white plant, which is one we cooked earlier. He's that. Here he is. If we're quick, you can catch them on fire and they die a lot faster. Part of the problem with the original game is you would lose the deer off into the distance. There he is over there. But because of the first-person view, one of the benefits of the game is that you can keep track of them. There we go. We're going to try and kill those at some point. But my main... oh, I'm being so lazy. My main point right now is I need a missile weapon, like soon. Because I'm struggling a lot more to kill them than I should do. But this is basically the game. We work our way through an area. I shouldn't have opened up the area, but there's a blue plant. We shouldn't have opened up the area so much because that let the deer escape. There you go. Never mind. That one spotted me. Zombies can also cut through areas that you can't. We have a little task to do. We go and do it. So these are little secondary side quests. and we fight our way through the zombies, and then we try to survive. And we maintain our food and our water again later on. For now, we've got a bit of a punch up here to get hold of this tank. Really, it's about crowd control. These are all dead zombies, remember, because they're on fire. Abby's interesting as well. She seems to be... The sprint isn't very good, but she seems to be a little bit faster than the other characters in general, beyond just the thing. So this is definitely what we're always avoiding damage. It's very easy to die very quickly in this game. These are basic zombies that are doing a lot of damage to us. But we can... That is also a problem, by the way, the rush in the wrong direction, which is to do with the awkward controls. And the trees in the way, doesn't help either. Oh, can't open that one. We'll collect some resources from around here. Light that up, please. We'll cook that one up as well. Another one in here. I'm not interested in making potions right now. We'll cook that one as well. There's just no point in making potions really at this stage. We will do later. Bottles. We're going to collect the water from over here. What else have we got here? The bow, you're preempting. We have here a long, flexible branch. Remember, we're mostly making things out of junk in this game. I wish we'd got some more... It should be dry now, by the way. Oh. I'm surprised by that. Usually that goes out of... Oh, the torch is burnt out. Oh, I dropped it. Usually, the... You only get 2 drinks out of a pool. Okay, let's make a crappy weapon. Flexible branch plus thread makes a rubbish longbow. And we combine sticks with machetes. You've got to have something sharp to make arrows. We can make some basic arrows. Now what I'd like to do really is kill some seagulls, because that will give us arrows which will give us more powerful... that will give us more powerful arrows. However, if we want to do that, we need to come back, and if we want to take down... If we want to take down a deer, we definitely need better arrows. That'll do for now. Okay, what I'm procrastinating about here is... We're about to open this place up. So, a couple of features here. First of all, infinite source of fuel. In there. When we can we even pick up fuel yet? We can. Is it worth it? Probably not yet. We'll get one of these later. This is a charging. This is one of the slightly newer additions to the game. I see you in there. This is a charging station. It's only really useful to us in the in charging up our torch. Our torch will run out over time. And this is the last thing. This is a safe house. Unfortunately, it's not safe yet. We need to open it up, which will cause an alarm, which will cause a horde to come out. Okay. Oh god, here we go. This is where I might die the first time. Okay, put that down. I'm always conflicted here about using a torch versus using a machete. Now, I could use the bow as well, I know, but I haven't got time. Where did you come from, you little... Because of course the thing about the torch is you only need to hit everything once. We'll get a poultice ready to use if I need to. I could use the bow, okay? And I will use the bow later, but right now... It's only the first place, so it's fine. It takes too long to aim the bow. I wouldn't be able to kill very many of those very quickly. Right, we're okay. We did all right. No latecomers. Right, okay. Here's the jerry can. Later on, we sleep in these, okay? These are a place to sleep, so you have to open these up to be able to sleep in there. There's one other way of dealing with sleep, but it's not very reliable. Depends on what you've got around. Okay. And then it's already a full jerry can. We're going to head down this way. We're going to try and find ourselves some seagulls. Let's get rid of this thing. Let's just demonstrate the bow. You can get the arrows back. Now in the base game, you could stay down, buddy. You could do headshots. You can only do headshots here by physically aiming at them, and even then they're not always very reliable. You can get the arrows back mostly though. There's a deer. If we shoot it now, we have to hit it in the head. It's going to run away. Let's run away from me. Okay. It leaves a trail on the floor. Hardware kit, very important. It's over there. There we go. Normally you'd have lost it by now. You put your head up. It's been much easier with better arrows. It's gone that way. Okay. Much easier to track it because of the... because of the view. So we can find that deer again. There it is. Ooh, finally. Why do we want deer? 2 reasons. Well, actually 3. One's a rare drop. Leather and meat. Okay, the first thing we can do. I'm just going to do it right now. Leather. You notice that some of these things are locked off. Leather plus thread. Gives you a little bag. Increases your slot. So we need to do that a couple of times. So we need to kill as many of these deer as possible. We need the leather straps for other things as well. Feathers, which makes better arrows. And we'll use those arrows. Oh! Can't do that. Did I do a stupid thing? No, I'm alright. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep an eye out for seagulls. There's one over there, obviously. Here's Andrew. What are we? We're getting the fuel can, aren't we? Again, let's have a chat to Andrew, see how he's doing. No, he's not going to talk to me. Talk to me. Okay. Let us get our fuel can back to Ramon. Let's see what else has spawned up here. We're a bit low on health. How are we doing for skill points here? I can hear another deer. Getting there, we could have another skill soon, which is nice. I would like another poultice, really, but I've not picked up any more rags yet. Yeah, I'm not sure how precision works in the game. So if I was playing the base game, I would have a better accuracy of zooming in on these people's heads. There's the deer over there. That was a terrible shot. But when accuracy doesn't work like that anymore, I don't know how it... I don't know how it applies to how you can aim. There's a rag on the floor. How did you hit me? sure I saw a rag on the floor there. No? Maybe I missaw it. I was being hopeful. We're going to use this now. This healing thing. Background distractions. What am I doing? I should be after that deer, which I've lost track of because I wasn't thinking. Now, it left blood prints on the floor. There it is. We might have made a shoot it all the way through here, you know. Wow, I'm surprised that worked. Wow, what a horde. Where's this horde come from? I'm dead. That was a bigger horde than I expected. I'm now collecting more. We need the fireplace. And so you notice how some of the zombies tend to approach you from the side. They try to slide down away from your side, and therefore you can't go through the bushes. That's cheating. Wow, this is a problem. At least it demonstrates how hard the game can be. Not quite sure why there's suddenly so many of them. There's no such thing as a hurry-up horde like you do in Left 4 Dead, yeah? It's just not a thing. We appear to have attracted the horde, though. I think it's just how they were spawning. Also, attacking the deer might have attracted more. But there we go. We got a lot of points for that. Wait. The benefit of the what do you call it? The flaming torch. We'll eat this as well, just for a little bit of health. Not quite sure where the deer went to. Okay, I think I'm going to have to give up on this bloody antlered git. Because you know he's there. He's over there, look. For goodness sake. Oh, finally. Oh my god. We'll go and finish the next bit of the quest, I promise, anyway. The important thing is... Oh dear, it is worth. You might be wondering, what the hell are you doing, buddy? Why just do the game? You take as many advantages as you can when you're playing on the hardest mode, okay? And that is what we're doing. We want some meats. Very important. We want the skill points. We've got another power up coming. Power up? Just another skill point, really. I need to really build up Abby's skills as fast as possible to help us survive this. I've seriously played the game before now where I've saved myself by fighting a little bit longer in a difficult situation to get a skill up and therefore get some healing. Oh, I see you. And I see you as well. Feathers. Right. Let us do some stuff. We'll make one delicious steak. Cooked meat. Okay, you can't eat the meat as it is right now. We'll need it later. Cooked meat is very important for when we start having hunger problems, and it gives us a bit of health back as well. I thought it was more than 25%. Okay, maybe there's another version. That's not too bad, I guess. Let's give this guy he's so desperately after.
Ah, well done. I have to say, I didn't even think you survived.
I nearly didn't.
Happy you proved me wrong, though, amigo. This can of gas should be enough to get us out of here.
What the devil was...
Shit. Look. There may be another survivor. Go see who it is. I'll prep the boat to take us to the air tanker. Don't worry. I'll be ready by the time you get back.
Air tanker, by the way, is an aeroplane. I did wonder what that was. It looks like a little... it's like a seaplane. So what have we got here? We can't make another... bag yet because we don't have a spare thread. Now we can take our bow apart if we want to. In fact, there's some other things we can make with that. Not everything is, once it's been made, is can be, you know, not broken down again. A lot of things can. So, for example, one of the things you can do early on is you can make a wooden hand axe. You can bind a stick with some flint and a hardware box, which is one of those critical things for making the more complicated weapons. The trouble with a hand axe does a lot more damage than the machete, but it will break. It's made of wood, so it will break from there. It's a possibility. And when it breaks, you lose the stick, the flint, and the hardware box. We can't afford that right now. We'll get a better. We'll do what we can to make things harder for ourselves now to get better things later. So let's just go and see what's happening on the beach, and then we will finish up. Actually, we'll have a little look over here first. If there's anything useful over here. Can't remember. We'll have a quick look, though. Oh, the skies... Oh, we can do two things. We'll get a skill. So here's the skill tree. Actually, we'll do that in a minute. The skies are rumbling. Which means it's going to rain, which will refill the water pools. Unfortunately, it will put out all of our campfires, and it will put out our torch. So, in fact, we're not going to go... How are you still alive? We are not going to go to the... Oh, iron fork. Not very useful yet. Oh. I can't... If I kill you, will you... Will I be able to get your feathers still? I can. Okay, there we go. Yes, yes. Make leather straps. Good stuff. Yeah, we're going to lurk over here by the campfire. Otherwise, I don't want to get rained on and have my torch go out. Oh, we can. I think we probably can. Let's go. It's not too much. What have we got here? So, by the way, what I was talking about earlier. Hand axe. Completed hand axe. And then we can uncombine it again. We will do a little bit of that later on. No, what I'd rather do is combine that with a machete, and then there we go, we've got more arrows for our thing. If it rains, we will, which is not doing it, it's just thundering, just dry thundering, we'll put our torch on. And we're not going to worry about our skill tree yet. We'll do our skill tree later. Nothing's really going to happen with the skill tree for what we do now, so we'll do that next video, which is when the tutorial starts to come to an end. Seagulls are not stupid, they don't hang around. Look who it is, there's a fella up here. How are you doing, buddy? Oh my god, it's Kovac. Yes, it is. In his butcher's apron and with a giant gun, and he's got everything on there, and a hammer gun, and he's welding master.
Oh, so you are alive! After all that commotion in the village, I expected to see you dead. But you're alive. Good! Trying to break into one of my huts was not a good idea. I think you realize this now. So, how did you end up in this living hell? Can you remember? No problem. It's the same for me. All a haze. I'm Kovac. Nice to meet you. Don't be alarmed by the get-up. Just a kind of protection, you know? I've been on these islands for several weeks. I know a little about survival. So I built a simple shelter on a neighboring island. You look a little unprepared, but don't worry. Jump in my boat. I will teach you some basic rules of survival. You'll be dead for sure without them. No offense.
There he is, crazy old Kovac, but he's trying to help us. And he's certainly good at killing zombies. And there we go. I wonder if the game actually has it set up so that you can't... It won't rain at the start. I'm not sure. You do get dry thunderstorms in the game. It usually does rain eventually. What we got here? Wooden axe. What okay. I think we're going to call this here. Stop with the stings. There we go. We survived. We did not die. Which is... If you do die, by the way, you just restart at the save point. It's not the end of the world. But for my own pride, I don't really want to. I think we're doing okay. We've got a bunch of items, and we've started to unlock things here. We've got some good stuff going on. We really need a gun soon, much like Kovac has. We need other things, but we're doing all right. So, next episode, we'll get on to discovering more about the challenges of the island and what we need to do to survive. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourself, and I shall see you again next time.